Hey guys, I was fortunate enough to win back-to-back Elite Series events. It's the first time in history that the Elite Series, anybody has won back-to-back events. And I was going to tell you a little bit about the rods and the reels that I was using. You know, at Kentucky Lake, I caught a lot of those fish on a swim bait. I caught them on a jig, caught some on a stand-up worm. And all those fish, I was using a 7.6 Johnny Morris CarbonLite rod, the new CarbonLites, they're white. I was using a medium heavy action or a heavy action for the down baits. For the moving baits, I was using medium heavy, and I alternated either, like if I was dragging that worm, I'd have a 7-to-1 gear ratio CarbonLite reel. If I was trying to slow reel that swim bait, I'd have a 5-to-1. That's really important because that helps get that bait just a little bit deeper at that slower gear ratio reel. But that was my setup for the win at Kentucky Lake. And then when we went up to the St. Lawrence a month later, the very next event, I caught a lot of those fish up there, drop shotting on a little swim bait, on a weightless fluke stick, and I caught them on this rod right here. It's a 7-foot medium action CarbonLite rod, just a really light rod. It's got awesome guides on it. They bend everywhere. That's just a super light, super sensitive rod to detect those bites. I had it with the Bass Pro XPS braid, 20-pound test to 8-pound fluorocarbon XPS leader. Had it rigged up on a Johnny Morris reel. That was my setup at St. Lawrence. So I owe a lot to these good CarbonLite rods. 2 tournament wins back to back, first time in history, and I did them all right here with these CarbonLites.